Hey, I'm just getting started on this new YouTube channel thing. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to try and teach and continue to learn. What is this channel about? Well, it's about B men. It's not BE men. It's capital B hyphen men. What's the B stand for? Well, it's going to stand for bikes, motorcycles, barbecue, and some of my videos will be about barbecue, bourbon, and babes. And it's not going to be about the babes in bikinis that you lust over and all those thoughts and thirst traps on the internet. Nope. It's going to be about your babe, or babes if you have kids, and how to protect them and cultivate the feeling of safety, love, what it means to them, and how to gain it back. And all of the knowledge that I have is based on experience through life, 2 divorces, and what I learned when I got my head unstuck from my asshole. So you can take it, you can not take it, you can do whatever you want with it. You can say nasty things in the comments on how stupid you think I am. However, I thought I was, and I thought I did have everything that I wanted, and then I realized that it was all wrong, and I messed it up, and I realized I didn't know what I thought I knew until I unstuck my head. And if you're willing to be humble enough and learn new things and try new things and admit that you're wrong and take accountability and responsibility for your life and the actions that you made to create the life you're living in, then you're going to be able to learn and grow. That is with me on my entire life journey, and I'm 43 years old. So, but we'll talk about that later. There might be, today's video, there might be some bourbon in it. There's going to be some barbecue in it. And the main point to this video today is going to be about a bike. Let's show you. This, my friends, is a 2016 Indian Cheif. It's got the stage 1 performance. It's got a Voodoo intake. It's got some nice upgrades. And you can tell that it is a matte denim finish. Okay? Matte denim finish is matte denim. That is gloss. You cannot use regular wax on this that you use on this. So what do we got? What do you have to use? You have got to go to your local auto shop dealer and get a matte paint coating. You have got to, because if you don't, eventually your car will look like that, your motorcycle with the denim finish will look like that, and that's not what you want. You bought this bike in this color scheme for a reason. You want to keep it that way. This is a ionized matte paint wax, ceramic wax. I've used this before. This stuff is amazing, and it is easy to apply. And I'm going to show you how to do that today. The first thing we have to do before we start adding the ceramic wax is we have to use a non-shining soap. I don't care what car wash you get out in the stores. It will have a detergent in there or a chemical in there that acts like a wax. Do not use that. I'm telling you, do not. There are 2 things you can use or you should use. This is not that. Okay, so Dr. Beasley's has, in this kit that I bought, there's a matte paint cleanser. Okay, there's also a matte paint final finisher. Okay, there's also another thing you can do is you can use Dawn dish soap, and because I forgot to get the matte paint wash, I'm going to have to use Dawn dish soap. Whoops, I probably just saved myself 25 bucks. So anyway, let's wash the bike. Now I want you to see this. You see how that's not beading up? It's not beading up at all. No bead. Okay. Another thing this thing does, obviously it's a wax, right? So another thing it does is it is also UV protection for your motorcycle. And if you have a black motorcycle, even a white motorcycle, it doesn't matter. Eventually, see, there's no water beading on this at all. There's no protection on this whatsoever. What this also does is it is a UV protectant, okay? So black motorcycles are also some of the worst to go gray. See how that's kind of growing gray already? I don't know if the camera will pick it up. That's kind of going gray already. So let's get this inside and let's dry it off, and I'll show you how to apply the protectant. All right, so we also said that there's going to be on how to be men. It's also about barbecue. So let me show you what I got cooking today. That's my Rectech 1600 flagship. Well, what am I doing on this Rectech? Let me show you. Ooh, buddy. Yeah, spritz off. Gotta keep it moist, which also means I forgot to put water in my water pants. Ah, shucks. I gotta go. Alright, well, let's go get some water. Alright, add some water. See you, little ladies. 260 degree temp. Okay, so the bike is dry. It's cooled down. It's cool to the touch, and I have everything ready to go. My garage is shut because you don't want any dust in here. The fans are turned off. It's been about an hour and 30 minutes since I've been in this garage. Okay, so as I was saying, I got everything ready to go. And so now it's time to apply the ceramic coating. I do have the ceramic coating here. It's a little 4-ounce bottle, and the other bottle is water, distilled water to be exact, and you need distilled water. From what I understand, I could be wrong, but I don't know, but this ceramic matte coating is ionization. It's ionized ceramic coating. I could be wrong on this, but they use distilled water because distilled water is non-ionized water. And ionization combines with ionized wax. I think that's how it works. I think that's why they use distilled water. But anyway, let's get started. So what's going to happen first is I have my rags there. I'm going to spritz the ionized water on here, and then I'm going to take my pad, that is a brand new clean pad. I'm going to drop 4, 5, 6 drops of this ceramic on the pad, I'm going to go in a circular motion and just do small bits and pieces all the way around the bike. Okay, brand new pad, couple drops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? I'm actually, because this is cloth and not sponge, I'm just going to load it up. There you go. Just a little bit goes a long, long ways. Put that down here. Take my distilled water. Spritz it. Just do the amount that you think that you can get. Ooh, that's a scrape. So definitely get that, because you don't want to get that all rusty. And then take it. You just start doing small circular motions. Okay, now what we're going to do, before it dries, we're going to take a microfiber towel, a brand new clean one. We're going to fold it as best we can, and we're going to wipe it down. Flip it over. Do it one more time. Now, in the sunlight, I hope you can see the difference here. That is nice and rich and dark. And it still has that matte coating look. Now, if I were to put water on this, it would beat up instantly. I'm not going to put water on this because it has to cool, or has to set in for 24 hours. So you see the difference there? See how that's kind of grayed? Okay, that's gray, but that's kind of like a light black. Okay? That's a dark black. And that's how easy it is. I've used Dr. Beasley's on all of my matte finish coating bikes. I love the matte denim look. People who own Ferraris, Maseratis, Lamborghinis, Bentleys, who have this look, this denim matte look, they all trust Dr. Beasley's. For this kit that I bought, it is $174, but it is better than Chemical Guys, hands down. I used Chemical Guys once on one of my cars. It was a Hyundai, and the Chemical Guys did a good job for about a month. I put 2 coats on it. I put their 2 coats on, but I put 2 coats of this Dr. Beasley's on my old 2023 Challenger Dark Horse Riot Orange matte, and it was still beating up after 10 months. So Dr. Beasley's is the way to go, hands down. And yeah, I'll show you once I get water on this in a couple days. When I come back on, I spray it again, you'll see it. And yeah, I'm gonna put 2 coats on here. The first coat I'll put on, I'll just let it sit for 24 hours and I'll spray it, but I will eventually, within probably a month and a half, I'll put a second coat on. And it's the same process. Use the paint cleanser or the matte paint cleaner. Just wipe it down, get the dust off it. Don't use dish soap again, but just use the cleanser, spray it down, get the dust off, and then use the distilled water, spray it down, wipe it, and then level it off with a microfiber towel and flip it constantly. That's really how easy it is, guys. All right. The rest of this video is going to be about barbecue, and I'm going to make a bourbon, an old-fashioned. You can look at my recipe for that. Continue watching. But yeah, I'm just going to continue finishing this bike. I'm going to go spritz the the ribs one more time, and then I'm going to come back. The next part you'll see is you're going to see me wrap it, and then I'm going to show you guys how I do that. So see you later. If not, yeah, enjoy. So I want you to take a look at something that is extremely definitive, that you can tell a huge difference. And I just did one side of my gas tank, and then you'll see the other side as you're looking down the bike. And you tell me if there's a difference. I think you'll be surprised, because I sure am, and I always love looking at this. The orange on my old bike, just watch. Okay, so as you can see, obviously that side's waxed, that side's not. It keeps the denim look, as you can tell, but it's deeper, it's richer, it's just blacker. And if you can imagine what the orange on my matte orange color was, it just popped so much more orange. And it's still denim and matte, but it like glowed. It was amazing. And this black, as you can tell, it's gonna be amazing. So yeah, it's great. So what I do is I put pads of butter down on it, spread some honey on it. Way more than that.
Lots of honey.
No, you don't have to get it close. Just squeeze harder, 2 hands. Keep going, keep going, keep going. There you go, stop. All right, now a handful of...
This?
Yep. That's about good. Okay, now more butter on top, more honey. Squeeze hard. It's a big piece of meat.
Why do we get the off-brand?
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Because the off-brand is the same thing but cheaper. There you go, Anna, that's good. Now all of that should go in there. Yep. Keep spreading as much as you can. There you go. Spread it over, not in your hand. All right, make sure you get the edges. There you go.
Ow.
Now we wrap it up.
There. There.
let this ride for another 2.5, 3 hours at 260. And that's how I wrap it. With my thermo pen. Gotta be at least 200, 203. It's not really good. 204. Yep, these are good to come off. Yep, these are good to come off. Okay, so I'll let these, take these off too. Let these cool down just a touch. Look at that. Look at that. If I pick this up, that's gonna come right out. Look at that. That's gonna come right out. Look at that. It's gonna come right out. All right. So now we are going to sauce these. This smells so good. And then we're gonna put them back in the smoker, but I'm gonna put them on this pan. You know what I should do? I should put another layer of tin foil on that so this can be semi-clean. Olivia, go grab me the big tin foil on top of the refrigerator, please.
My goodness.
Oh, look at this! Look at this coming out. Look at that coming out. Holy moly! So if I were to pick this up, it'll fall apart. That's fall off the bone ribs. Oh, baby!
This looks way better than last time. Last time was still good though.
Well, last time I didn't do them in this method. All right. So how I did these ribs is 200 and let's close this instead of losing heat. So I did these ribs at 260 degrees for 2.5 hours. Spritzed them twice, and then I wrapped them. And I didn't spritz them, but I did add what you saw there: butter, honey, and brown sugar. One of them I added some red pepper flakes. The other one I did not. All right, so I'm carefully going to try and get these out of here. Oh, careful, 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 careful. Oh, look at that. Careful, careful. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All right. Now, I won't be getting my hands dirty again, so I'll take these off. But I can keep on the gloves. And I'll be putting 2 different kinds of sauces on. One is barbecue sauce honey, the other one is Traeger apricot. I like the Traeger apricot just because I do. I'm gonna put the Traeger apricot on the hot one here. I spread that around. Alright, that's good. And the other one. Oh! Alright. All right, that's it, folks. I'm gonna put one back in the thing. We wait for about 15 minutes. So this is the aftermath. Oh, these are kind of cool. Look at these. Watermelon jalapeno. That's pretty yum yum. All right. Fall off the bone rib. Look at that. Let's flip it over. Oh, goodness gracious. That's going to be awesome. All right. The bone. It's kind of burning my hand right now, but let's take a bite.
Stop hurting yourself.
Good Lord, thank you, God.
Good, isn't it?
Okay, so you know how I showed you that there's no beating whatsoever on my motorcycle? Well, it's been on my girlfriend's motorcycle, but it's been 24 hours since the Ions, Dr. Beasley's ceramic matte paint coating. So anyway, here's water on the bike. Look at that. Beads right up. See that? Beaded right up. And so, yeah, that's exactly what it's supposed to do. And on top of that, it gives UV protection. And you can tell that it's already a deeper, darker, richer look. And yeah, go get it.